Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so for this video I'm going to be unboxing my latest Filmarena pickup that I got for Tenet. And as you can see, it comes in this rather deluxe looking release. Now, this is relatively new, I think it's only around 2 weeks old, and as soon as I seen it, I knew to pick it up before it was gone for good. But I'm happy to report, as I'm making this video, it is still available on their website. And if you are interested, go on over and check it out yourselves and see what you think. I think Filmarena have done a wonderful job on this release. I was actually impressed by the booklet you get inside this. They kind of give you an in-depth look into some of the heavier action sequences that you will see in this movie. And yeah, I had a fun time reading it. Now, as for the movie itself, I might have reviewed this in a haul video there, which is when it came out on 4K. And I do remember saying in that video, I was massively entertained by this movie. I really enjoyed it, but I did not understand the movie. And it's one of them movies, it just requires multiple viewings. Christopher Nolan designed it that way. He wants people to talk about this movie. He wants people to watch it numerous times. And I'm sure even after my 5th viewing of this movie, I don't think I'm ever going to fully grasp everything that Christopher Nolan was trying to show and tell in terms of its storyline. But I'm going to give it a hell of a shot. I really am. And I'm actually going to set myself up as well as I can for my 2nd viewing. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is check out my good friend John Clancy. He done a review of this movie, and he done such a wonderful video on this, and I'm going to watch his video, and hopefully that will set me up quite nicely. So if you haven't seen John's video, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Please do check it out. It's such a wonderful video. And not only that, but I'm also going to check out all the special features on this as well. And I'm hoping with John's video and the features, it should help me get a better understanding of this movie on my 2nd viewing. And honestly, I can't wait to check it out. It is a technical masterpiece, probably one of the most ambitious movies ever made, particularly when you see everything they tried to accomplish with this movie. It's a wonder it ever got made, but of course Christopher Nolan was behind it, and only Christopher Nolan can actually accomplish everything that he did accomplish with this movie. Now, as in terms of 4K picture quality, it doesn't get any better than this movie. It is a demo-worthy disc, and I cannot fault it. It is absolute perfection. The only thing that kind of holds it back slightly is its lack of Dolby Atmos. Christopher Nolan doesn't buy into Dolby Atmos. I don't think any of his movies have Atmos. And that's my only one little gripe when it comes to that, the 4K disc, is you kind of listen to it and it still sounds amazing, don't get me wrong, but it's a kind of one of those what if things, you know, what would it have sounded like if I had Atmos behind it. But again, a minor little gripe. So if you have not seen this movie on 4K, please do check it out. Like I said, it is probably one of the best 4K transfers you are ever going to see on the format. Right folks, so let's get to it. I'm going to take you around this set. I'm going to show you everything that's inside it. So yeah, here we go. Right, so here we go, Tenet. So as per usual, I will bring in the J card and give you a close look at it. So as you can see, you get that card that you always get with Filmarena's releases, and it gives you your unique number. And mine is 348 of 750, so it's quite a limited set. Right, so put that to a side. Let's get on with the release itself. So this is a single-sided lenticular. Now I'm going to try and not move it too much because I don't want that glare to appear, but if it does, it just can't be helped, unfortunately. So you got John David Washington on the cover. You kind of got the city in the background, kind of a couple of explosions going on there as well. Now I have to tell you, there's a great sense of depth to this lenticular. It works very well, but when you do turn it, you will notice that there is a bit of movement going on there. So it's, again, Filmarena really have delivered on the artwork on this one. It looks brilliant. It really does. So right onto the spine we go, and as you can see, you get your 4K and you get your Blu-ray release in this, or your disc, sorry. And that actually has that lovely soft touch paper that I'm always talking about with Filmarena's releases. And then right around to the back here, where they kind of opt for a kind of a high gloss finish, and then as you can see, there's high spot glossing going on the actual character himself. So yes, there's a lot going on. Again, Filmarena delivering, putting in the work, which we come to expect from them. And honestly, I can't praise this set enough. I love the artwork on it, and again, I'm hoping that spot glossing is coming across in the camera and how well it actually looks. So right, go to the top of it there, and as you can see, it's just Tenet again. and then right around to the bottom, and it gives you your unique number there, and as you can see, it's matching to the card itself. And this is the contents that's inside this one. Right, so let's open it up and have a look. So what have we got? So we've got a steelbook, you've got your booklet, your envelope full of cards, and you got your booklet there as well. So we'll start with the book as per usual, and then we'll work our way onto the cards and then onto the steelbook itself. So here we go, this is the artwork on the booklet, and again, as you can see, it's something very different to the actual main box, which is always appreciated. And you can see Tenet written on the spine of it there. And then right around to the back, and as you can see, it's showing a lot of kind of behind the scenes stills, and there's something stills from the movie as well. Now I have to tell you, out of all the booklets that I've read from Filmarena, this is definitely one of the best I've ever read. Like, it actually, they start talking about some of the kind of big set pieces that you see in this movie, and they give you a lot of behind the scenes stills from a lot of them scenes. And then not only that, but you also get a write-up as well. So definitely a lot of work going into this booklet. It's not just a simple stills booklet. You're getting to see a lot of behind the scenes pictures, which is very, very nice, and something different from Filmarena. And I'm kind of hoping that they actually continue that. I actually really enjoyed reading that. So yeah, that is the booklet itself. And then that brings us on to the collector's cards. So as you can see, this is, I think there's a steelbook that I think I actually have a steelbook that's very similar to the artwork here. You just have the bullet hole and the cracked window. And yeah, you have Tenet there written across, and then that's the back of it there. So right, let's open this up and see what we have. So just put this envelope to a side. And I think what you get, there is, when you actually look at the backings here, as you can see, there is some difference. There is differences there. You got a black one, you got white ones here. And I think the white ones are actual stills from the movies, where the other ones are, I'm almost certain it's a unique kind of poster artwork for the movie. So yeah, I'm going to quickly just run through these, and then we'll work our way onto the other ones. So yeah, there's only a couple there. And put that to a side. And then this is, yeah, I think it's all the different type of artwork. Or not artwork, poster art for the movie Tenet. So I'm going to quickly get through these as quickly as I can, sorry. And yeah, it's nice to kind of get some kind of like character cards more than anything else, which is nice to see. So there we go, that's just a quick look at some of these postcards. So put that to a side, and then that brings us on to the steelbook. And as you can see, this has a lenticular cover on it as well, and there is quite a bit going on this, which looks absolute badass. It really, really does. Again, if you're aware of my channel, you just have to know how much I love lenticulars, particularly ones where there's a lot going on, and there is quite a bit going on with this lenticular. So right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly remove the lenticular so we can actually have a look at the steelbook itself. Which there we go. That's just again a quick look at that lenticular, and yep, put that to a side. And here we go, this is the steelbook itself. So it's, you know, it's kind of has a matte finish. There is a small bit of spot glossing going on the actual title, but that is it. There's no embossing or debossing or anything like that going on. And of course you got the two characters there, Robert Patterson and John Davis Washington. So right, take us on to the spine of it. There we go. And then right around to the back, and as you come to expect from Warner Brothers steelbooks, you have the credits written there on the bottom. So yeah, it's not the greatest looking steelbook I have ever seen, but I quite like it. The lenticular really kind of makes it quite brilliant, if I'm completely honest. So right, that's the steelbook in full. And then inside we go, and as you can see there, you've got 3 discs. You got your 4K, you got your Blu-ray, and of course you got your bonus disc as well. So there you have it, folks. That is everything inside this release. So you got your steelbook there, you got that lovely lenticular that actually sits on top of it. Of course you got your postcards there, your booklet, and of course this incredible box that holds it all in. And it's such a wonderful, wonderful release from Filmarena. Right, folks, so there you have it. That is everything inside this phenomenal release from Filmarena. And again, Filmarena delivering as they always do when it comes to the releases, and great now to finally have that in the collection. And like I said at the start of this video, cannot wait to sit down and watch it again, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have a bit more of an understanding when it comes to this movie. I'm sure I will feature it again sometime in another video. So there we go, folks. So as per usual, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you could do, leave a comment down below, and please do share your thoughts on this movie. I'm so curious to hear what you are going to say out there. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.